here to stay, yeah, yeah. Ready to play, yeah, yeah. Higher the stakes, but together we are so much stronger. Let's go, this what your power meant for. We go for hours, we'll be unstoppable. We're so unstoppable. When you fall down, get up, look around. Every opponent bows down. We gotta come up, time is now. When it gets harder, got you now. Oh, 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 oh. Oh, 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 oh. We're so unstoppable. We're so unstoppable.
When the ground shakes, we ain't afraid. We're pushing every obstacle out the way. You better get your head in the game. We run this town, no backing down.
Well, hello, hello. Hello and welcome back to some more Arknights story. Hello. Anybody? Guess today we're going to continue where we left off from the story, and I'm also going to try to do the neon stage, the NLS 3, and see how this one is. Let's see. I got a bit spoiled, so I kind of know that Candle Knight is going to be the enemy here, so we shall see if I can beat her. And instead of silence here, go with Nightingale.
ここが集合地点ですか。
No support for now, no need for it. I hope. But probably the normal stage is going to be pretty easy. The challenge mode is the hardest one. But let's see. Oh, my Texas is dead already? Okay.
ここが戦場。 この辺諦めるな。リンゴちゃん、今日もよろしくね。ドクター。わかった。動き回るな。そうすればお互い手間が省けるだろう。わあ、本気で行くよ。この程度で止まると思うな。 プログラムちょうど完了しました。リンゴちゃん、今日もよろしくね。今日こそ言われなくても俺かもな。
決まったか。何時らともあり我が意向にかき消されたば。
私に指図するな。 頑張ります。諦めるな。進め。先輩、温度安定しています。この程度で止まると思うの。誰のことを選ぶのでしょうか。 私の剣が私がお守りします。すぐに終わる。こちら気を下ろせ。バット了解した。
何か考えがあった。己が存在を自らに問え。
行くよ。先輩、温度安定しています。このし
Yep. Just like I was saying, normal stage is pretty easy. Now the challenge mode is going to be almost impossible. I just know it.
どうして争いは終わらないんでしょう。
But let's see. Oh, there's more stages, huh? Okay. Nova nightclub members have reduced skill cooldowns and greatly increased max HP. Maybe I can heli drop an operator. I don't know, I guess why not use Neural? Mm.
マニュアル通りにすればよいのでしょう。ドクター、ここっていい景色だね。みんなこっち来て。始めよう。
時間をかけるつもり。
ターゲットロックオン。本気で行くよ。
Okay, somebody got through there, apparently.
どこで道を間違えた？
I was not paying attention. Anyway, let's see. Same team, why not? Seems like there's going to be some storm tonight back at my place. Hopefully it doesn't affect my internet right now.
ドクター、ここっていい景色だね。本気で行くよ。バッタウン。了解した。
時間をかけるつもりはない。
害虫だ。諦めるな。
承知した。
みんなこっち来て。
凝固しろ。
頑張ります。
何か考えた。己が存在を自らに。
命を奪うようなことはいたしません。
お前の攻撃は想定の通りだ。
リンゴちゃん、今日もよろしくね。
すぐに終わる。誰にも縛られるつもりはない。
了解した。悪くない場所だ。
Be back in a bit. Okay. Yeah, so like I was saying, there's apparently a storm outside. Hopefully this doesn't affect the stream too much. But I'll see what I can do. Anyway, let's continue.
私に指図するレーバティンすぐに終わる命令を誰にも縛られるつもりはないこの辺温度が低くすぐに終わる了解したチェンさんの剣術がこの剣を流れていますこの程度で止まると思うな初期化完了
分かった無駄だ
すぐに終わる
私が障害をすべて取り除く
この程度で止まると思うな
決まった何時がの愛我が意向にかき消されたよ
待機中行くよすぐに終わるロード完了しました言われなくても分かっておるかもなこの程度で止まると思うな
2, 3.
先輩少し暑いかもしれませんよ誰のことを私がお守りし始めよう諦めるな命令をビクトリアのバグパイプ波状棒とともに参るこの程度で止まると思うの待機中ダークを壊滅しうるは勇猛さすぐに終わる悪くない場所だドクターここっていい景色だね先輩少し暑いかもしれませんよこれかもなリンゴちゃん今日もよろしくねこの程度で止まると思うの
Okay.
だった了解した縛られるつもりはない
Huh. Apparently, it was much more doable than I thought.
ドクターいつも支えてくれてありがとうございます私たちの戦いは厳しさを増すばかりですが諦めるわけにはいきません
Okay, let's do S4. This one I don't know anything about it. So same team, because this is my best team apparently. And boy oh boy, does the storm keeps on piling on, huh? Interesting. Hopefully my internet is not gonna go down in the middle of the stream. That would suck.
全員規律はしっかり守って。
リンゴちゃん、今日もよろしくね。
バッター
承知した。
了解した。あれに縛られるつもりはない。チェーンソーのうなり声が聞こえる？
アーツユニット本気で行くよ。ここが戦場。
何かかん汝は我が恩敵も
治療モード適用します。
いつく
リンゴちゃん、今日もよろしくね。
時間をかけるつもりはない。
鮮血が武器を染め戦場を沸き立たせる。前に進むぞ。命令を黙っている。
目を凝らす。
この力どうか受け止めてください。気をつけて行動しますね。
すぐに終わる。
先輩、少し暑いかもしれませんよ。
すぐに終わる。了解した。あれに縛られるつもりはない。この程度で止まると思うな。
蔵が孤児する。
目を凝らす。これこそがイベリアのデストレッツァ。
悪くない場所だ。私に指図しね。
命令を縛られるつもりはない。すぐに終わる。
ロード完了します。ご指示を意思を堅固にするは規律。私に指図するな。私の剣が。
諦めるな。
先輩、火事には気をつけてください。
命令を黙っている。チェーンすぐに終わる。
承知した。
この程度で止まると思うな。
みんな助けに来たよ。飛べ。
Fuck.
この程度で
意思を堅固にするは規律。みんなこっち来て。行くよ。言われなくても若手一匹も逃げられると思うな。
強化し
先輩、火事には気をつけてください。
了解した。
プログラム発ユニット起動します。
強化しろ。
Oh, did I? Oh, somehow I kind of did it. Somehow I did it. Apparently. Okay. Was not expecting
当
that.
たり前だ。
can I do it on challenge mode? More enemies will appear. I need another guard. Maybe Spectre would do good. I don't know. We'll see.
先輩、私たちのことは気にせず全体の指揮に専念してください。本気で行くよ。
バッタを了解した。余っている。
承知した。
この辺温度が低すぎるかな。ビクトリアのバグパイプ、本気で行くよ。行くよ。待機中、ダークを壊滅しうるは入門さ。
何かかな。
本気で行くよ。ターゲットロックオン。
全員の行動力を奪う。それでいい。
Oh.
外中だ。命令を。
分かった。お前の攻撃は想定の通りだ。
気をつけてこ
この程度で止まると思うな。
命を奪うようなことはいたしません。
了解した。余っている。了解した。諦めるな。
先輩、これでどうです？
かの深き海より参ります。
目を凝らせ。これこそがイベリアのデストレッツァ。
行くよ。プログラム治療プロセス開始します。死ね。
Yeah, I know it. The challenge modes are gonna be annoying.
作戦行動中に問題が発生しました。システムを再起動してください。
Not okay. I need a defender. With Neon with her second skill, but actually any useful? I kinda wonder. Okay.
作戦開始。行きます。みんな助けに来たよ。本気で行くよ。
バッタを了解した。
いいな。
全員の行動力を奪う。それでいいだろう。
みんなこっち来て。ここが
動き回るな。そうすればお互い手間が省けるだろう。
ビクトリアのバグパイプの力どうかな。 指陣生命を救済修理は慈しみ。ご指示を。
前に進むぞ。
何時らが孤児せし武勇、何人も語り継ぐことかなわず。
本気で行くよ。
あれに縛られるつもりはない。
ターゲットロックオン。
すぐに終わる。
気をつけて行動しますね。わあ、リンゴちゃん、今日もよろしくね。
強化しろ。了解した。
悪くない場所だ。言われなくても分かる。一匹も逃げられると思うな。
すぐに終わる。
言われなくても分かってる。プログラム治療モード適用します。先輩、これでどうです？私の体の内部が1400度にもなんだよ。
誰にも縛られるつもりはない。チェーンソーのうなり声が聞こえる？
言われなくても分かってる。
全員
諦めるな。
何かかな。己が存在を自らに問え。
諦めるな。
命令を。
この程度。
怪我はさせません。ビクトリアのバグパイプ波状棒と共にマイル。
この程度で止まると思うな。
ご指示思考を明晰にするは戦術。
この程度で止まると思うな。
先輩、私の体の内部が1400度にもなんだよ。
決まった。
悪くない場所だ。私に指してエヴァティー。
この程度で止まると思うな。
先輩、これでどうです？ご指示を意志を堅固にするは聞く気を乗らせ。
すぐに終わる。
プログラムアーツユニット起動します。
諦めるな。
私に指図するな。私に指図するな。
全員の行動を。
強化しろ。
中度は私の体の内部が1400度にもなんだよ。
いい。
この程度で止まると思うな。
大気中邪悪を壊滅しうるは勇猛さ。
命令、目を凝らせ。これこそがいい。
何時らの愛我が意向にかき消されたり。
バッタを強化しろ。
命令を。
チェーンソーのうなり。
温度安定しています。みんな助けに来たよ。
Okay. It's kind of hard.
どこで道を間違えた？
Okay.
皆を守る盾となろう。
It wouldn't be impossible if it weren't for the candle knight as well showing up at the end there.
出発する。
みんな助けに来たよ。みんなこっち来て。
始めよう。了解した。黙っていろ。
いい。
全員の行動力を奪う。それでいいだろ
う。わあ、みんなこっち来て。アーツユニット。
お前の攻撃は想定の通りだ。
悪くない場所だ。言われなくてもこれかもな。わあ、リンゴちゃん、今日もよろしくね。ここが戦場。言われなくても分かってる。頑張ります。リンゴちゃん、
何時らが孤児せ
両モード適用。
無駄だ。
誰にも縛られるつもりはない。この程度で止まると思うな。諦めるな。了解した。いつく。
誰のことこの力、どうか受け止めてください。行くよ。
この程度で止まる。
レーバティ
何か考えがあるのか。
ここからは一本。
温度安定しています。
了解した。縛られるつもりはない。すぐに終わる。
チェーンソーのうなり声が聞こえる。
了解。私の仲間を傷つけたければ、まずはこの盾に許可を取ってからにしてもらおう。
私に指図するな。
すぐに終わる。
進め。プログラムロード完了しました。ご指示を。意志を堅固にするは規律。
すぐに終わる。この
もしどこかが急に発火したら、それはた先輩、火事には気をつけてください。
百聞が一見にしかず。強化しろ。了解した。了解。
時間をかけるつもりはない。
諦める。
ご指示、思考を明晰にするは戦術。
命令を。
He still goes through, huh?
大丈夫です。
photo.
Why not? Sheesh, I'm very sleepy.
マニュアル通りにすればよいのでしょう。本気で行くよ。
爆投。了解した。
承知した。
前に進むぞ。諦めるな。
わあ、みんなこっち来て。ここが戦場。
諦めるな。
何か何時らの愛わ
食いつく。
リンゴちゃん、今日もよろしくね。
行くよ。すぐに終わる。
アーツユニットチャージ中。私にエーバティ
この程度で止まると。
みんなこっち来て。
命令を歩み縛られるつもりはない。了解し。すぐに終わる。
頑張ります。
時間をかけるつもりはない。
リンゴちゃん、今日もよろしくね。
強化しろ。
このチェーンソーで真っ二つにされたくなく。
みんな
動き回るな。そうすればお互い手間が省けるだけ。
決まった。何時らの愛
両プロセス開始します。
諦めるな。
先輩、これでどうです？ドクター、この力どうか受け止めてください。
この程度で止まると思うの？イエス。百聞は一見にしかず。
わあ、みんなこっち来て。
行くよ。すぐに終わる。
死ね。ビクトリアのバグパイプ波状棒と共に参る。
始めよう。命令を。
Fuck hell.
役立たずどもは引っ込んでろ。ここは私がやる。マップと敵座標の DMA 設定を適用しています。少々お待ちください。本気で行くよ。
バット。命令を。余っている。
全員の行動力を奪う。それでいいだろう。
ここからは一歩も引かない。
わあ、リンゴちゃん、今日もよろしくね。
分かった。動き回るな。そうすればお互い手間が省けるだろう。
了解した。縛られるつもりはない。
言われなくても一匹も逃げられると思うな。みんなこっち来て。アーツユニットチャージ中。
私の仲間を傷つけたければ、まずはこの盾に許可を取ってからにしてもらおう。前に進むぞ。いつく。この程度で止まると思うの？
命令を無駄だ。
気をつけて行動しますね。ドクター。チェーンソーのうなり声が聞こえ。
この程度で止まると思うの？了解したか。待っている。この程度で止まると思うの？
誰の怪我はさせません。
了解。私の仲間を傷つけたければ評価する。私が振りまく地で大盛り上がり間違いなし。
プログラム両プロセス開始します。これでそうです。
すぐに終わる。命令を了解した。いつく。了解した。
行くよ。
いい位置だ。この程度で止まると思うの？
言われなくても死ね。
すぐに終わる。イエスサー。
言われなくても分かってる。
承知した。
こちらチェン、火力で一気に制圧する。強化しろ。
決まった。何か考えがある。
諦める。諦めるな。強化しろ。
決まった。何時らの愛も。
少し暑いかもしれん。
百聞は一見にしかず。すぐに終わる。
初期化ロード完了しました。誰の私がお守りします。
諦めるな。強化しろ。
この辺温度が低すぎるかな。
この程度で止まると思うの？
高温気体力学はめちゃむずなんだから。行くよ。言われなくても分かっ。言われなくても分かっ。敵も逃げられると思うな。
諦めるな。了解。犯人。お前の父が込めた怒りの炎だ。今こそ震え。時間には限りがあるんだ。諦 諦めるな。
先輩、ご命令を。先輩、これでどうです？
奴らを抑える。イエスさん。
Whew, okay, that was hard. I don't want to know how hard the next one is going to
厳
be.
しい戦いであればある
Sheesh.
勝利の
That was
記憶は
very
より
tricky.
甘美なものとな
Fortunately, I was able to complete it. Ooh. Let's see the next one. How that one goes. Fuck. I'm probably not going to enjoy this.
お前
But
の
let's
采
see.
配に対しては私にも意見する権利がある。
Let's see. If we cannot beat challenge mode, I'm just going to continue with the story for about an hour or two and see where we go from there.
命令に従い出撃。みんな、戦術支援システムオンライン。
バッタウン。
時間をかけるつもりはない。
承知した
気をつけて行動しますね。
誰一人通すものか。
みんな、こっち来て。ターゲットロックオン。
命令を。お前の攻撃は想定の通りだ。
命令を。
切りつく。
わあ、リンゴちゃん、今日もよろしくね。
害虫だ。この程度で止まると思うね。
命を奪うようなことはいたしません。
決まった
Oh wow. Okay. That's fucked up. That it's just fucked up.
残念だけど、今回は月に見放されちゃったみたいだね。
Then I was thinking I wouldn't have to worry about anything over there. But let's go again. Finish NR5
全員無事で戻るぞ。バッタウン。
奴らが今回の殲滅対象か。リンゴちゃん、今日もよろしくね。
時間をかけるつもりはない。
承知した
アーツユニットチャージ中。
前に進むぞ。
リンゴちゃん、今日もよろしくね。チェーンソーのうなり声が聞こえる？
黙っていろ。
命令を。目を凝らせ。これこそがイベリアのデストレッツァ。
本気で行くよ。気をつけて行動しますね。
了解した。黙っていろ。
何か考えた己が存在を自らに
命を奪うようなことは
私が振りまく地で大盛り上がり間違い。
神戸プログラム資料モード適用します。本気で行くよ。
強化しろ。
行くよ。 私に指図するな。
殺し者。この程度で止まると思う
リンゴちゃん、今日もよろしくね。言われなくても分かってる。
凝固しろ。
ビクトリアのバグパイプ、波状棒とともに参る。
ここからは一歩も引かない。凝固しろ。
無駄だ。
大気中必死を堅固にするは規律。
了解。私の仲間を傷つけたければ、まずはこの盾に許可を取ってからにしてもらおう。諦めるな。
決まった。汝は我が恩敵になる。ただ岩老物に過ぎぬのか。
諦めるな。
ご指示を。生命の救済シールに慈しむ。悪くない場所だ。
諦めるな。
言われなくても。エーバティ初期化両プロセス開始します。ドクター、
誰にも縛られるつもりはない。
上がりが。
諦めるな。
Okay. Why are there so many enemies?
チームの消耗を考慮すれば即時撤退以外に選択の余地はない。
Notos.
教習オペレーターの基準は厳しいよ。私の動きについてきて。みんなこっち来て。
バット命令を。
時間をかけるつもりはない。
いい。
外注だ。
ターゲットロックオン。わあ、リンゴちゃん、今日もよろしく。
目を凝らせ。これこそがイベリアのデストレッツォ。
命令を。俺にも縛られるつもりはない。
ここが戦場。
凝固しろ。
先輩、わあ、本気で行くよ。
この程度で止まると思うね。黙っていろ。
先輩、火事には気をつけてください。
ここからは一歩も引かない。
本気で行くよ。
命令を。無駄だ。
諦めるな。
何か考えが。己が存在を自らに問え。
誰にも縛られるつもりはない。
わあ、リンゴちゃん、今日もよろしくね。
諦めるな。命令を。 了解。私の仲間を傷つけたければまずはこの盾に許可を取ってからにしてもらおう。
命を奪うようなことはいたしません。
諦めるな。
本気で行くよ。この辺温度が低すぎるかな。行くよ。私に指図する。一匹も逃げられると思うな。
諦めるな。
私がお守りし。リンゴちゃん、今日もよろしくね。
時間をかけるつも
この程度で止まると思うの？
何時らの愛我が意向にかき消されたり。
リンゴちゃん、今日もよろしくね。
バッタを諦めるな。イエスサー、犯人。リスク。
初期化ロード完了しました。進め。
諦めるな。
頑張ります。みんなこっち来て。
凝固しろ。
悪くない場所だ。言われなくてもバッチリ。本気で行くよ。
What the fuck is this? What the fuck is this bullshit?
今回の任務を甘く見ていたようだ。
This is such a fucking annoying enemy, dude. Fucking Roy and Mahi.
出発する。
ドクター、ちょっと乱暴だけど硬い金属とかシェルターを切り裂くのが好きなんだ。
全員の行動力。
誰にも縛られるつもりはない。
ここが戦場。ターゲットロックオン。
いいな。
わあ、リンゴちゃん、今日もよろしくね。この辺温度が。
目を凝らす。これこそがイベリアのデストレ。
黙っていろ。
みんなこっち来て。
命令を。縛られるつもりはない。
ビクトリアのバグパイプ波状棒。
己が
リンゴちゃん、
無駄だ。
前に進むぞ。
命令を。
了解した。この程度で止まると思うの？
気をつけて行動しますね。
誰一人通すものか。諦めるな。
リンゴちゃん、今日もよろしくね。行くよ。
諦めるな。
私に指図す。これかもな。
すぐに終わる。始めよう。命令を。命令を。
ビクトリアのバグパイプ。
百聞が一見にしかず。
少し熱いかもしれませんよ。
凝 強化しろ。
時間をかけるつもりはない。
圧ユニット起動します。
諦めるな。
何か考えがある。
命令無駄だ。
ドクターベス
すぐに終わる。始めよう。
何時らの愛、我が意向にかき消されたり。
リンゴちゃん今日
作文が一見にしかこの程度で止まると思うな。
先輩少し暑いかもしれませんよ。悪くない場所だ。
すぐに終わる。
言われなくてもエーバティ
合体強化しろ。
時間をかけるつもりはない。
顔に縛られるつもりはない。
プログラム治療プロセス開始します。ドクター
諦めるな。
動き回る。そうすればお互
Holy
い手間が省ける
shoot.
だろう。
I don't think I can do this on challenge mode. I can barely do it on normal mode, dude.
すべては秩序にのっとるべきだ。摂理に反することなど。
113 enemies on challenge mode? What am I, freaking crazy? Also, Monique, Roy and their minions have increased attack speed. That's just fucked up. That is just fucked up. Or maybe instead of I don't know, Nightingale helps, but maybe I should use gravel.
一緒に来てくれるの？
I don't know. Maybe having gravel over there is gonna help me somewhat.
Muji de modaru zo.
ドクター奴らが今回の殲滅対象か。みんなこっち来て。
了解した。余っていろ。
チェーンソーのうなり声が聞こえる？命を奪うようなことはいたしません。ターゲットロックオン。リンゴちゃん今日もよろしくね。
いい。
援護する。了解した。余っている。
わあ本気で行くよ。気をつけて行動しますね。このチェーンソーで真っ二つにされたくなかったらさっさと投降しちゃう。わあ見ちゃうところだった。
決まったか。汝は我が恩師。弾狼物に過ぎぬのか。
誰一人通すものか。この程度で止まると思うな。
高温気体力学はめちゃめちゃなんだから。集え我が同胞たち。命令を。
イエスサー。
進め。
すぐに終わる。
待機中。いい場所ね。
了解。犯人はお前の父が込めた怒りの炎だ。今こそ震え。
頑張ります。みんな
心配無用だ。
リンゴちゃん、今日この力どうか受け止めてください。悪くない場所だ。
すぐに終わる。
一匹も逃げられると思うな。私に指図するな。
何かか何時らが孤児せし武勇、何人も語り継ぐことかなわ
すぐに終わる。
いい場所ね。ビクトリアのバグパイプ波状棒。
心配無用だ。
チェーンソーのうなり声が聞こえる。治療モード適用します。私はあなたの影。
イエスさー。犯人は奴らを押しつぶせ。諦めるな。
そうきた。ここっていい景色だね。みんなこっち来て。
Nope, I cannot do it. Fuck it. It's way too annoying. Nope. I'm not gonna try 10 minutes every time I need to do it. I will do it on my own. What should I get? Doctor has teamed up with Kazimier's bounty hunters. Before the competition of the bounty, Tolan had no idea that the Doctor would be so experienced in commanding such operations. The Doctor approached the new company on behalf of Rhode Island, only to discover that the representative of the other party was Minar. Doctor and Minar eventually reached a consensus, signing an agreement on behalf of both companies. The Doctor met Platinum by chance while strolling. Clear NLS 5 challenge mode. God damn it. I would want to do it, but it's way too hard. I don't know. Let's use Shining. Why not? Probably a bad call. but let's see. This is my last try for this stage, because
バッタウわあリンゴちゃん今日もチェーンソーのうなり声が聞こえる
いい
害虫だ。
ビクトリアのバグパイプ波状棒とともにマイリンゴちゃん今日もよろしくねターゲットロックオン頑張ります了解したうわ本気で行くよ大気中生命の救済シールが美しい
諦めるな。
命令を
黙っていろ。
何かか男女は我が恩敵になる。ただ
本気で行くよ
繁栄かあるいは滅びか。すぐに終わる。私の後ろへ。
集い我が同胞たちよ行くよ
心配しないで。
誰にも縛られるつもりリンゴちゃん今日もよろしくね一匹も逃げられると思うな
了解した。心配無用だ。
うわめっちゃいいところだった気をつけて行動しますね
目覚めよ。
チェーンソーのうなり声が聞こえる言われなくても分かってる高音期待率はめちゃむずなんだから
諦め。私の仲間を傷つけたければまずはこの盾に許可を取ってからにしてもらおう。
ビクトリアのバグパイプ波動へ我が同胞たちよ
強化しろ。
何かか汝らが閉じせし武勇何人も語り継ぐことかなわ
みんな助けに来たよターゲットリンゴちゃん今日もよろしくね
Oh my good tempo, you know.
指示はあるかしら
諦めるな。了解。私の仲間を傷つけたければまずはこの盾に許可を取ってからにしてもらおう。
レーバティ
この程度で止まると思うの援護する。
Low tempo, you know. That's just annoying.
すぐ撤退しろまだ間に合う
Well, whatever. I don't care. It's way too annoying. It's going to take me the whole stream and I'm not going to be able to read the story, which is what I want to do. We finished NL4, now on NLSD do 2. If we can get to NL6 this stream, that will be fine by me. Okay, let's read. That's what we're here for. Let's put the music a bit louder. Okay. Doctor? You know, you've been frowning ever since you came back from the restaurant. If you're feeling worn out, then I'd be more than glad to... To what? What do you think of the meal? What do you think of Markievich? It doesn't matter what I choose anyway. I said it already, but a certain spokesman took the fall and resigned over the Radiant Knight incident. Malkiewicz was given that position in turn, but before that he was a complete nobody, a minor player at best. Though he still has a bit of that unvarnished human touch. I don't think it'll last very long in the environment he's in. Do you think Rhode Island's plan is feasible? Let's set that aside for now. So, do you really trust me? The infiltration of the General Chamber isn't some kind of conspiracy. In the face of money and a changing society, even if the KGCC did nothing, the Knights would still fall to Kepler. The courtesy that the Adeptus Pravdivli has extended to Rhode Island is almost certainly linked to the Radiant Knight. That being the case, should a person as particular as you inadvertently fail to return that courtesy, you'll be the one to suffer. That much I know, so what are you thinking? Brassurus Knight is going to fight again. Yes, based on video evidence and the testimonies from other Knights, the Knights Association proved to the National Council that what happened to that infected was an exacerbation of his disease due to excessive casting. Because the cause of that was oripathy, Brassurus Knight was not directly responsible. So what the freak are you talking about? Even if that was the case, then we should at least leave me. Very well. Put me through to the Associate Justice of the National Council on a private line. The busy tone rings up twice from the phone. Malkiewicz suddenly flashes back to his childhood, to the copper-colored telephone that sat on the desk in his father's study. Spokesman, have you come up with a solution? As long as Mr. Tarney no longer has the evidence, it's fine, right? Of course, but as a friendly reminder, if this goes publicly late, we will both end up taking the blame. Therefore, the safest option is to get rid of him. You have my insurances. My insurances that I can keep Mr. Tarney muzzled. There's no need to concern yourself with my methods. Very well then, as long as you can demonstrate your sincerity. Tomorrow I will begin to read the retrial of Olmer Ingra's case. If you can do that within 7 days, he will then disappear from the major. I will. Right. At the very least, you must prove to me that Tarney truly would never betray us. Markievich remembers that bronze-colored telephone. Telephones were not as popular back then, and cables still coursed above bars, hostels, and roaring construction sites. When it rang, it would bring joys and sorrows alike. That was life in Kazimierz, life in modernity. There's one thing I hope you understand. You're provoking a spokesman. You know as well as I do that I'm only a stand-in. I enjoy no support among the board of directors. But that does not mean that I will abide your butchery. The power to command the armorless union was once in the hands of Mr. Tarney, and now... Please don't mistake my intentions. I'm not trying to challenge your authority. Simply reminding you to make sure our future cooperation goes smoothly. After all you've said, it wouldn't behoove me to run amok. That would be too discourteous of me. Discourteous of me? All I need is your insurance. Olmer Ingra is just another corrupt noble, and it hardly makes sense for someone like that to get in the way of our relationship, yes? Indeed. Then there's nothing more for us to talk about. Wait, hold on, Mr. Markevich, please. Ooh. You smiled. Whoa. Mr. McKee, when did you... Never seen you smile like that before, my man. You need something? Naturally, the armorless unit has already received their orders, and we still have a role to play in these matters. However... Actually, never mind. Carry on with your work. Alright, Mr. McKee. Authority is the sweetest taste, wouldn't you agree, Mr. Markovich? Ooh, he's gonna get corrupted, isn't he? Nothing beats strolling through these streets in the evening. As long as there's no work to be done, that is. Reporting, Monique has led her team to the designated location. The target of this operation has been confirmed, and there are now about 100 infected hidden throughout the area. Score whatever kills you can. As I said before, the pay is determined by headcount. Same old rules apply, no friendly fire. Yes, sir. Hey, we've got armorless. What? You're kidding, right? This is the middle of Kavalersky. They wouldn't dare start a bloodbath? Or they kinda would? Not enough. What? Wasn't Wildmane supposed to distract the armorless like you wanted? But it's not enough. Did we overlook something? Prepare for the worst, Fortitude. Don't underestimate the armorless. Run. Run now. Come down. What did you see? A blue bow. Huh? You're kidding. Yo, Leo, what's up? What's up? Story reading time, yeah. Yeah, I gave up on trying to do challenge mode for the last Neon stage on stream, so I'm just reading the story right now. Just going through it. Just coming and say hi. Thanks for coming, Leo. Hi to you too. Okay, let's see what's gonna happen with the infected right now, because the armorless are going to pretty much slaughter as many infected as possible. They don't even care anymore that they're in the middle of the town. So let's see what's gonna happen. Oh, your message got blocked? Yeah, okay. I don't know why it gets blocked, but I guess it... I don't know. Apparently suffer is not permitted. Apparently, I don't know why. Yeah, I had to allow you. Apparently suffer is not a permitted term in the chat here. I don't know how to set all these things up, to be honest. Then I use trauma. Yeah, apparently trauma is allowed. Apparently. Anyway, apparently these guys want to run away and hide from the Lazarites. Tell the infected civilians to not resist. They can't resist no matter what. Now, if there's anyone who can contact Pina Sylvestris, please hurry. Okay, they are being hunted down, huh? Reporting, we found 3 infected. Okay, this guy keeps on laughing. Right, did I tell you about the offer I got from the board of directors? 300 gold for an illegal infected. Twice that for an infected knight. Is that supposed to be a lot? I mean, I can make gold in my factory every day, so I don't know if that's a lot. Stop right there. Damn it, they found me. They're going to kill every infected knight they see. Each infected is worth a ticket to the major. An infected knight is worth half a good car. So, how should we deal with a special individual who isn't in that price schedule? Huh? How many forms of code signing have you been trained in? I think I remember how to use 3. Forget it, no need for any of that. If you see me, yes, snap my fingers. If you see me snap my fingers, act immediately, no hesitation. Yes, sir. Alright, I'll head up to say hello. Okay, Roy. I fucking hate you for the last mission in the neon zone. I'm probably gonna try to beat you on my own, not on stream. Roy walks forward and the street lights flicker several times. The blue brick road stretches forward, not a single person on the street. There's a bench on the side of the desolate road, and upon the bench sits a desolate person. Oh, Minar. Interesting, we get to see what's gonna happen with these two. Good evening, and a wonderful one at that, yes. Did you happen to see the news? Tonight is nothing but a radio night. This place show is empty. Haven't seen anyone else around. I hear it hasn't been too peaceful around these parts either. Oh, Munar is not talking. What are you doing here all by yourself? Ooh, I wish Minar and Lazaret would fight. That would be pretty awesome. Roy, I just finished work, just resting here for a spell. Did you only get off work just now this late? What a workaholic. But what kind of work would you be doing around here? The only folks around these parts are the infected, illegal immigrants and black market traffickers, right? Just waiting for someone? What? Are you even going to ask who I'm waiting for? No, why would I? Waiting for someone, huh? Let me guess, you had a date with the beautiful lady? Just kidding. Oh, I kinda know who is gonna come, so he's not wrong on the date with the beautiful lady. But we both have business here. I'm afraid I have to ask you and your friend to step aside. You mind your business, I mind my business. Yo, Karma, what's up? What you doing? Arknights? Yeah, Arknights story right now. Going ham. What's up? What's up? What you doing? Are you at work right now? Right now I'm reading the Near Light story. We're continuing it. And now we get to see Lazaret, basically Platinum's superior, standing off against Margaret and Maria's uncle. So this is going to be interesting. Smoking my shisha on my balcony before my last night shift. Oh, nice. Hope everything goes well. Do you have any idea what you're saying, you know? Was I speaking Gaulish? Oh, come on. If you're here, my underlings might slip up because they're so nervous. Sigh. Oh, Minar, did you know? If I wanted to kill you right now, how little effort it would take? Roy slowly lifts his hand. Oh, I wonder. Will he try to kill him? Yeah, the night is my friend. I love night shift. You adopted the night? Or are you the whole night? In the dark, the armorless Union assassins wait, poised to strike. Though perhaps nothing than a faulty premonition, the masters of hiding in the shadow always feel most prone to being seen. Minar Nurl. We begin to pray, praying that Roy would not give any signals. Oh, Minar is scary, dude. Oh, we get to see Shining. Yo, look at him. Dude, Shining is such a baddie. Have I tested this light yet? I played it last night a bit. It's okay. I can play it. But I don't think it's going to be one of my main games. It's more likely going to be just something that I log in once in a while. I like the style, but the turn-based, I guess, is a bit tiresome for me. But it's not bad. I'll give it a 7.5 out of 10 on my scale of gacha games. There's not enough waifus. I mean, look at Shining over here. I mean, no other dislight waifus can beat Shining here. Not to mention, she's like one of the strongest in the story, strongest characters in story. So I'm excited to see what interaction she's gonna have with Nerl's uncle. Not enough waifu. Yep, pretty much. If there's not enough waifus in a game, I don't think I want to play it. It's just how I am. Yeah, I feel you. I'm not a fan of turn-based games either. I like the style of the game. Yeah, the style is pretty cool. The style is cool. The combat is a bit boring, but the style is very cool. And I might play it once in a stream. Why not? That's me in one phrase. No, I mean, yeah. If it doesn't have enough waifus, I'm not playing it. Damn good phrase, to be honest. Yeah. I mean, I can play normal games, you know, like PC, console games, but I'm not going to pay too much attention if it doesn't have a waifu in it. It just is. That's it. That's just how I am. No waifu, no attention. Still emotionally damaged. They took down SAO memory defrag. Yeah, but let's be honest, none of us was playing it anymore. I did wanted to get back to it, but I was getting bored of it every time, because there was always just the same boss with different moveset, different colors. Nothing interesting anymore. At least it's still available for offline playing, right? I don't know. Maybe they took it down. One of the best combat system. Yeah. I think it was pretty cool. The only thing that sucked is that it was vertical and you couldn't see much of the fight. And then for the skill 1 and skill 2 were useless. If the characters didn't have any good skill trees, then they would suck. And unfortunately that made it a bit boring, because all you had to do was just spam your basically ultimate. Anyway, I'll be going and play the new stage plus having trauma. Have fun reading and chat. Thank you, Leo, thank you for joining. I'm going to tell you that the last stage from the neon area, that one's very annoying. It is very annoying. I couldn't beat the challenge mode, so I just decided to go and read story instead, because it's much more relaxing to read story than getting angry from a stage. Yeah, I saw some video about it. Yeah, I think I'm going to use a guide if I cannot beat it on my own off stream, because it's very annoying and I don't want to deal with it, because it's just annoying. It's not even gravel works for me. It's good to have a rest. Yeah, but I'm not very tired. I don't do much every day, so there's no reason for me to rest too much, I guess. It's kind of hard to read continuously. That's where I need to rest, but other than that, I don't think I have to do much. It would also take me way too long to try to beat the stage on stream, since I'm not used to the emulators, and I'm much faster on the phone. I'll go in blind first. I will see guide if I can clear it last day. Yeah, that's pretty much what I do. I go in blind, I try my best, and if I get too frustrated, then I just use a guide. This phone is, yeah, it's much easier to navigate, because on the emulator you can misclick, or I can misclick because I'm not used to it. And I'm not the kind of person who just pauses the game every time they need to switch a character. That's kind of cheating, not gonna lie. If you cannot beat a stage without pausing, then you kind of suck at the game. You know, just have to use the pause system every time you have to change a character just because you want to be a bit faster. That's virgin plays. That ain't no chat way to go around Arknights. Alright, go on and read. See you next time. Thank you for joining, Leo. See you next time. Hopefully tomorrow, when I'll continue to read the story. But let's see what's gonna happen right now with Shining, Minar, and Lazarus Roy. Who's going to attack who? God damn, dude. She looks nice. Had to put it on a screenshot over here. A white horn sarcasm with a sword. It really was a beautiful lady, eh? Am I late? Now go. Nope. Sheesh. Look at this tree. Kind of awkward. They don't say anything. Okay. Awkward silence. What are you looking at me for? Do your job, Roy. Roy's eyes meet with those of the Sarkas for a moment. There was only one thing on his mind: how to strike up a conversation later without embarrassing himself too much. Ooh. Ooh, he's kind of falling for Shining, I can understand it. I suddenly had a change of heart. Turns out it'll rain later tonight and I happen to forget my umbrella. But should I take this as evidence that the Null family intends to shelter the infected? Take it however you'd like. Also, Karma, you're gonna have to teach me how to set up the points, the channel points, soon. Or maybe you can do it on your own, because I don't know how to do it. I think you should have permission to do that. And also, I don't know how to set up Nightbot. Would be nice to be able to set him up. But for now, I kicked him out. Margaret won again. You ought to stop her. Forgive me. But if that is what she wills, then I will support her. I will be her pillar. You're a Sarkas. As for the infected situation, I'll assume you already contacted Rose Island. Your assistance is appreciated. The Armorless Union is a powerful enemy. If he insisted on slaughtering every infected hiding in this area, I fear we would be powerless to stop him. I just wanted to sit here, nothing more. If you want to know what Margaret has been through the last few years, I'm willing to tell you what I know. Of course, if you'd prefer to ask her yourself. I don't care. Yeah, I kinda knew he wouldn't care. I already understand just from the look in her eyes. Her mother and father, and even me in the past, all embraced that era of resplendence and glory. You are her true family. You already know everything you need to know. From now on, I won't be lifting even a finger. You can tell Margaret and that Rhodes Island. Tell them beneath the glory gilded exterior of the Grand Knight territory, the extent of the rot on the inside. But a more practical suggestion I have is to leave the Grand Knight territory as soon as possible. Leave Kazimierz. Try your best to leave this entire era behind. That's probably one of the few right choices anyone can make. What a complicated person you are. She's Shining. But she's not wrong. Minar is a very complicated person. You stay away from me? Dude, she's on the good side. Are you with the Armorless? You... No, you're not. You're a... Sarkas? Who are you? I come in peace. The Armorless unit has already left. What are you talking about? Just now that Sarkas blocked the Armorless. Just who are you? How do you have the guts to stand against them? I'm a physician for the infected. Yo, Karma unfortunately left. Shining is a medic. You would be friends with her, probably. Sarkas who claims to treat the infected. What? So crazy I can almost believe it. Well, believe it, dude. Fine then, so what do you want? Kazimierz has the means to provide medical treatment to the infected. That being the case, why do you still hide here within the cracks of the city? You're not from Kazimierz? Oh, this is something that even most people from Kazimierz wouldn't know. Wait, you said you're a physician for the infected? You're from Area Zero? I'm from a pharmaceutical company. This Area Zero that you mentioned, is that the place that shelters the infected? The Adeptus Pravidibly Kazimierz has founded the establishment of a clinic hub specifically for the examination and treatment of infected knights. Shining is in no hurry to finish her sentence. In the eyes of the infected in front of her, she sees doubt, mistrust towards her, fear, and the slightest glimmer of hope. You really aren't from Kazimierz. But that makes sense. They also hate the Sarkaz here. Sorry, but that's just how things are. Everybody hates the infected and the Sarkaz too. Do you treat the infected over there? Yes. Don't you think it's strange? Such a big mobile platform has practically become a cage for the infected knights. Did you know the infected knights are examined and treated there, but they also live there? As if existing like that can be called living at all. Alright, it seems you outsiders don't even know this much. But if all the infected were to live there, then there's not enough space, right? Those infected who can still make money will step back into the arena or carry on, finding whatever odd jobs they can. For those who can't become knights, they'll be sent off to do some iffy work, mining, transporting, all in dangerous environments. And if you get hurt and you can't even do that kind of manual labor, take a guess, outsider. Where do you think those infected from Area 0 end up? You may think it's a hospital, and the knights may think it's a prison, but let me tell you, it is neither. It's hell. Is that what you're going to say? The infected are shipped there, washed of their dignity, stripped of their basic worth, and finally sent to the cutting boards to be cold. Oh, this is this made me think of something that's happened quite a while back, you know, World War II and all. What you're looking at, Sarkaz, is a glorified slaughterhouse. Yeah. Nope, okay. That went by pretty fast. Happy for that. Maybe we can actually finish NL6 on time. Do we have any story here? No. Okay, let's see how long the NL5 is going to be. I'm just gonna continue reading. Oh, they are hunting down the Wither Knight, the corrupted knight and the Wither Knight. They're getting hunted down because they failed. That's kind of sad. Report: the withered knight is displaying rejection symptoms after the injection. No, we didn't observe similar reaction to the other knights. The pharmacists think it could be an allergic reaction that occurs in Sarkaz. What? That's a waste. It's almost as concentrated as the restoration gels they sell in stores as it is. This stuff is for fixing armor and they're human. If we keep injecting this into their bodies, we'll end up causing irreparable damage to their brains. I think they're already pretty much mindless. They don't care. They're Sarkaz, not human. What the fuck? You heard them. Increase the concentration by another 0.3%. We'll find out the Sarkaz limit. Sheesh, talk about racism. Nightmare Knight, what are you? You Knights Mora must die. The young Knights Mora lets out a long sigh. He looks up to find the familiar night sky has been dispelled by the bright lights of the city. Is this too a symbol of a civilization's advancement? Kazimierz conquering the night skies with its bright neon lights? Finds himself struck with a sense of melancholy. Also, These two are fighting the knights more. Okay. Hey, Maria. Whew, she's okay. She's okay. Thank goodness you're okay. Zofia, please don't cry. I'm glad you're all right, Maria. How were we supposed to face all the Neural if something happened to you? Not that we can face him the way things are now. You're not that old. What are you talking about? Zofia, could you let go, please? Alright. Sorry to interrupt this exemplary show of sisterly love, but it seems Margaret is missing. When did you... I've been here since the hugging. Who are you again? Oh, this guy helped me out just now. It's you, you're... Case of mistaken identity all the night. So where's Margaret? After all the ruckus, is the insensitive Radiant Knight still going to carry on with the Major full-heartedly as she is? I don't know if we should tell her. The Armorless Union isn't going to give up so easily. They'll attack again sooner or later. You're all in danger. But telling Margaret is exactly what they want us to do. This is the Grand Knight territory. There is nowhere to run. They'll always find you. These are different times, not like before. General Chamber of Commerce is growing even as we speak. This is for your own safety, Maria. We have to tell Margaret. Is that really going to solve anything? They're really going to give up just because she pulls out of the Major? Do the knights clinging to life in this city have no way out left? What am I thinking? Ooh. Sorry about that. Pretty sleepy. It's not a bad thing to be so lost in thought, so long as you're not like a certain someone anyway. Okay, if Margaret isn't here, I still have something else to attend to. Cheerio. Hold on, what are you, Zofia? Let him go. Don't ask anymore, it's okay. Alright then. I owe you for saving Maria though. If there's anything we can do to help, let us know. Right. Your attack glanced to the side, Maria. Your balance was off, and you were a little too slow too. Seemed like this is an emotional problem though, and I can't pretend I know how girls work. Is it an emotional problem? Knights don't fight on the battlefield. You won't be getting very far on borrowed ideals alone. Oh, so he's telling her to find her own ideals. Huh. Not a bad advice, honestly. I'm interested what Toland is gonna do. Confessarius? Seriously? Just the name gives me chill. You're going to question that, try Darksteel. I'll pass. He's a Sarkaz too, isn't he? Something like a legendary mercenary? Sarkaz from Casdell, the Radiant Knight, and this Rose Island. Interesting. Interesting and also in the way. We have to deal with both the board and the Knights Association. We have to take care of the infected so discreetly, and we even have to be careful and cautious about it. When will all this be over? Soon. Right, soon. But Dark still doesn't step up. Doesn't that mean we'll have to take care of all this dirty work ourselves? Yep. Wait. Let's show some mercy, why not? Oh, they got beaten. They lost. I have the right to do whatever I want with them. Chill, dude, chill. They are my kin, and I can't bear to see my kin end up like this in Kazimierz. Let me take care of them. Your kin. These filthy creatures don't deserve to be my war prize. I'll break one arm each for their punishment. Take them away, the eyesores. That's it? That we'd have to fight to come to an agreement. Hey now, keep your blade where it is. Forget I said anything. Okay, Tolan, relax. Apparently Nightmare Knight is pretty strong. If he can beat both of them on his own. Which Maria was not able to do. Reigning victorious over the Candle Knight, the Radiant Knight is making huge waves in both in the media and on the intercity net. Furthermore, citizens are trembling in fear with infected terrorism on the rise across the Grand Knight territory. Area Zero's officer in charge and a General Chamber of Commerce spokesman have announced they will hold a press conference in the upcoming days. Maybe I can go. Actually. Anyway, that's about the size of it, Dr. Misamiya. I'm afraid things aren't very calm in Area Zero these days, and the infected are taking the fall for the uprisings that happened the other day. These are extraordinary circumstances, but we don't want to put a stop to the sheltering and medical treatment just because of this. Please avoid wandering around town the next couple days. I'm very sorry. Doctor, the news. Not 100% false, unfortunately. Infected have actually been making a lot of noise, especially after the Radiant Knight defeated the Candle Knight. We had 11 cases of violence just yesterday. Gossip is a fearful thing. Apparently some of the board members were assaulted. Whoa, there are even protests going on. Just hope it won't affect the knights. That lady yesterday said she'd buy toys for her siblings with her winnings. Then does that mean Nerl is... Deport the infected. The infected one don't belong in the Grand Knight territory. The infected quarantine zone is an Oripity petri dish. What's going on here? Just got out of my meeting. How did things get so out of hand? Look at that city block over there. Isn't that the infected shelter and treatment center? Protests let up a little early. It was way worse this afternoon. They had a huge banner too. Do you need something? The Radiant Knight. Do you know why those infected dared do this out in the open? They're committing terrorist attacks all over the city, dragging innocent citizens into the fray. Do you know where they got the courage to do this? It was you. It was you and the Blood Knight. You infected knights who gave them the right to resist. I know you're no villain, champion. I even used to be a fan of yours. But by staying in the major, you are only giving the infected false hope that they can change the status quo. You do well to keep your nose clean, Radiant Knight. Don't end up regretting your actions. Dude, shut up, dude. She could beat the shit out of all of you right there. Come on, Margaret. You gotta say something. What's the matter, Nerl? You don't look like a knight who just won a match. No. Nerl? There's something on your mind, tell us. Alright, I'm just thinking about the infected. About that, we have another lead. Amiya knows already, there's no doubt that someone is behind all this. You don't need to worry about that right now. Trust me and trust Rose Island. Alright. Keep your light shining bright and worry about nothing else now. At the same time, please don't push yourself either. You're strong, but your exhaustion is building up. Try to take it easier once in a while. Kazimierz is my home. I'm very happy to see Maria all grown up and aiming to become a knight. And that Zofia and old Marcin are both doing well. But right this moment I feel more relieved that you two are here by my side. Are we your family too, Nerl? Oh, hard to say, Liz. It'll be some time before winter comes, but it still gets pretty chilly at night here in Kazimierz. Let's go back to Amia. We've all been worried about you ever since you left Rose Island. I know, but that's exactly why I can't drag them into my own mess. But you're fine dragging us into it. You're free to leave now if you want. Well, look at you. A radiant knight acting all snarky. Gotta love the interactions between them. Music. Is there a bar nearby? Oh shit, this song is gonna hit hard. There used to be a row of regular old offices here. If I remember correctly, there was a publisher. Grand Knight territory wasn't this big. But for the past couple decades, every time there was a major, the Grand Knight territory would pick out 3 cities to dock with after a round of competitive bidding. The Cavalierki Alliance. The city is changing, and even though this is my home, it feels a little foreign. Haven't been back for very long yet, no. You dove straight into the Casimir's major right away. Chose to throw yourself into your ideals. Haven't started living a new proper life here just yet. I will sooner or later, but now is not the time. You must be tired, I can feel it. Should we take a walk? The night breeze might sweep away some of your exhaustion. Sure, take my hand. Of course. How tough was the candle night? I was surprised to find a knight like her in Casimir's these days. She's strong, but her hesitation proved to be her weakness. It's too bad we couldn't face each other when she's at her best. Did you enjoy it? I used to despise night sports. No, even now I feel nothing but sorrow for the shape Casimir she's in. But haven't we been through a lot together? The 3 friends walked slowly down the street under the Casimir's night sky. Far away from the loud markets and hustle and bustle, only traces of the city's warmth can be felt in this alley. The warmth comes from liquor and song, as well as the aroma of baked goods that yet lingers as pedestrians come and go. This doesn't change what we need to do. And that's even if, after everything has come to pass, my journey is destined to be ridiculed. Like wings taking flight in the night breeze. Like a traveler with a heart full of dreams. The night sets out on her journey. In search of true love. What a beautiful voice. Maybe it's a wandering singer. Is there a place so romantic in Casimir too? Proof that there are people who live here. A fate as fragile as a cornflower. To face a test fierce as windstorms. Liz, would you care to dance? Huh? Me? What? It's fine. Take my hand. Alright. Oh, now we get to see, yeah. Oh. So, slow down now. Alright. The bluebird takes flight in the gentle night sky. It dances amongst the glowing neon towers and navigates through a gently flowing river of time. This is nice. Unfortunately, we cannot see them dance. Taking the Saka's hand, the night waltzes back and forth under the dim lamplights. The sight is reminiscent of the noblest statues found in Laterano. You're beautiful, Reese. Really? Perhaps you will actually be able to dance one day. When that day comes, will you be there by our side? Of course. The knight stops and kneels down before the Lady of the Lamp. I promise, Liz. That was sweet. We'll be waiting now. At the end of your journey, before your light burns out, we'll be there with you. When the time comes, if... Oh, no. Oh. Would you look at the guy who just came in to ruin the scene. Good evening, Radio Knight and the lovely Sarkas ladies. I'm absolutely delighted to see you again so soon. Dude, Roy, you just freaking ruined the whole thing. Okay, and I'll fight after. Yeah. I was wondering why you would have that immobile Sarkas along with you. Now I know. Monique? I'm not sure I get it. Then shut your mouth and stop embarrassing yourself. The Armorless Union, is it? What do you want? First things first, please allow me to apologize to the Radiant Knight. That is for the Armorless Union's kidnapping of your sister Maria. Oh, she's gonna beat the shit out of you, dude. She's gonna go wild. Hey, hold your beasties. Wasn't my doing. You wretched henchman. We should already have made it home safe. Relax. We have no more tricks to pull on you. And suppose we were going to do anything else, we would have gone for less perfect results. We at the Armorless Union are just doing our jobs, even if it's not exactly what we want to do. We've got eyes on us from above, you know what I mean? You're attacking the infected. That's how the bosses arrange things. Don't lay the blame on us. The cause doesn't clear you of your crimes. I guess you're right. But isn't that why we're paying you a visit today? We have nothing to say to each other. If it's a fight you want, it is a fight you get. Hey now, let's cool our tempers, shall we? I'll be frank, we want to shake off the General Chamber of Commerce. What? We're here today to make this clear. We're on different sides. I mean, we still belong to the chamber. But would you be willing to sign a peace treaty with us? You, the Radiant Knight, the Nor family and its subordinates, as well as this Rose Island. I am hoping you will all refrain from getting in the way of our plans. In return, the Armorless Union won't interfere with your quest for glory or lay a finger on anyone that's got anything to do with you. What about the infected? Sorry, but we can't possibly do everything either. The infected are a threat to us. Not to worry though, we have a use for those infected knights too. Take the fall for you? Yeah, pretty much, huh? That's not what I want, Armorless Union. What is the Armorless Union? Long ago, the local farmers and retainers pulled together and hired a group of veteran assassins to stand up to an indulgent knight noble. They all failed, every last one of them. The knight hanged the traitors atop his castle to make an example of them. The villagers in the territory could only keep their mouths shut and give up their fight. Sometime after that, however, there was an archer who took matters into his own hands. Back then, everyone figured that bows and arrows were no match for a Quaranta knight's speed, so they weren't really holding their breaths. But when the cruel knight's family awoke the next morning, they found the knight impaled to the ground by a long spear mid-charge, his head still looking up. When the crowd got closer, they realized it wasn't a spear at all. It was an arrow. An arrow forged by dark steel. The very first member of the Armorless Union. I'm very well aware that we are hired killers, but nonetheless, legends like these aren't always without merit. Now above you, the Radiant Knight lifts her head. The streets are only barely lit and the stars on the night sky are twinkling brilliantly. A lone shooting star twinkles a few times before straying from the rest of the meteor shower's path. Falls straight to the ground. An arrow. Break it, Roger. Liz, watch out. Nora and I both struck it at the same time and it didn't break. Are you two okay? I'm fine. What was that just now? Margaret looks to her side in silence. There's a pitch black arrow long as a spear burrowed into the concrete. Impressive. Never seen anyone react to dark steel shots in time, much less dodge them. Your swordsmanship is as impressive as the rumors say, Radiant Knight. There was an eye-popping maneuver from the Confessarius too. Luckily the arrow is not life-deadly. Is that the smell of souls, Sarkaz? Never expected to see such fine swordsmanship and arts from a doctor like you. Save it. So much for your peace treaty. I'm sure you know already, but that shot wasn't meant to take your lives. The Sarkaz sitting over there would be totally dead otherwise. So now that we've broken the ice, please do give our proposal some thought. I hope you understand that one shot just now, but the Armorless Union isn't begging on bended knee. There are 3 dark steels. How many of their arrows can you dodge? Stop right there. The Armorless Union members' figures disappeared into the gap between the neon signs and the moonlight. All that remains is the reverberating jazz music. But they just pulled a power play on them, huh? Dark steel. A metal with an obsidian-like luster, very heavy. It came falling down from the dark night sky, just as the name implies. From the night sky? The night sky. The Radiant Knight looks up again. There are twinkling stars everywhere, seemingly ready to strike down and ambush them at any moment. This arrow. They must have shot it from far away. It was the high slope of the trajectory that made it seem like it fell from the sky. That makes no sense. The Armorless Union and Darksteel. If everything's just like the smooth-tongued guy said, they were the origins of the term Armorless Union. These assassins might have their eyes on our heads right this moment. You're right, we need to be more alert. This is Kazimier's after all. It's the fortress of their crimes. Sheesh, the Darksteel are very powerful, huh? Interested to see their designs. Markiewicz, what's the matter, Mr. McKee? Seems like you've lightened up a lot the past couple days. Something happened? No, I just figured out what it is I should be doing. Oh yes? But you have a closer relationship with the Rhodes Island Pharmaceuticals? Did you even arrange for their leader to meet with a few other corporations the other day? That's true. Is there a problem? Sure you know, but public opinion on the infected has been getting out of hand. We'll have to do something sooner or later. Rhodes Island is one of the few foreign companies that operate in Area Zero, but they have the Adeptus privately supported nonetheless. We must treat this Rhodes Island seriously. Few of the executives have already made clear that they want us to investigate and make sure they are dealt with. dealt with, huh? There are certain secrets about Area Zero that we can't let an outsider uncover. We're deploying the armorless units here, and the responsible party will again be given the Platinum's command. The Armorers Union. However, I also proposed to the board that they put you in charge of this. Mr. McKee, thank you. Don't mention it. I hope in your relationship with the Rhode Island will keep things simple. When you do business in Kazimierz, you have to play by Kazimierz rules. I understand. Another thing. Please make sure word doesn't get out on this whole affair, lest things turn dangerous, even though Platinum and most of the Armorless Union are still under control. There remains a problem with the Armorless Union's internal affairs. Which problem? Jeez, I take a shot every time they say Armorless Union. In this part alone. Sheesh. Doctor? Spacing out again? You bored? Lately, a lot of people here in the Grand Knight territory are boycotting the infected knights. If it weren't for that, I would have loved to take a stroll around town with you. Mamiya is under a lot more pressure. Well, but of course, I find myself wondering, what is your company trying to do here in Kazimierz? Closures, always complaining that we were in the red. We had to think of something. Mel also told us there are a lot of people here in Kazimierz who need help. I asked her what her plan was, and decided to give her my full support, and so did Amir. That's why we're here. That's a pretty unsurprising answer, though in the past I would have thought it an excuse. I guess the Radiant Knight has pretty high standing at Rhodes Island. I can't say I've given anyone standing that much thought. Respect Noel, and that's got nothing to do with standing. Margaret Noel is one of our operators. I've never thought of her as the Radiant Knight. I'll go with the third one. Margaret Noel is one of our operators. Never thought of her as a Radiant Knight. There are a lot of knights who respect the Radiant Knight, though it's always for the same two reasons. Either because she's a Noel or that she's the Radiant Knight. As a Knight of Kazimierz, it's interesting to be given a different answer. Doctor. I was sold as a slave to Kazimierz. Ever since, my master taught me to be ready to give my life for others. Even now, I'm ready to die for you, you know. Because that's an order from the Adeptus. That's how campaign knights are trained. That's why the Radiant Knight's actions feel somewhat distant to me. Do you think it's a noble thing to give your life for somebody else's ideals? Of course, yes. I don't think it's that very noble. I'd rather give my life for what I believe in. What if that person's ideal is to give their own life for somebody else? Where would that get us in the end? A better world? As long as it's something better, I call that a win. That's a naive way of thinking. It's nothing like how sharp you were when dealing with the KGCC. Say, Gravel, what is it? If you don't think I'm worthy of a sacrifice, then don't make it. How could you say that? You're doubting my loyalty. If you think I'm worthy of your sacrifice, then live on for us. Ooh. What a line, dude. You're a brilliant knight, and you're a partner of Rhodes Island. You're free. Sheesh. Damn, that must have hit Gravel pretty hard. Must have made her think about it. What's on your mind? I think it's been a while since I last saw Dog still make a move. When was it? We weren't last year yet. It was when we took care of the last Platinum. That platinum was Centuria's master or something like that, I guess. It was raining that day. The time was 4:47 p.m. and I was just about to go on a business trip to another city. I was the only Lazarite at the time, and I got the call all of a sudden. They told me that Platinum betrayed us and I had to take him out immediately. So, did you kill your co-worker with your own two hands? Nope. If I'd done that, I'm not sure I'd ever get a decent night's sleep again. Actually, by the time we'd made it there, it was an unfinished building. The whole third floor was wrecked and the traitor was nailed to the wall high above the ground, with one of Darksteel's heavy arrows pierced straight through his chest. Now, I may be an amateur when it comes to on-site investigation, but I could tell that Platinum tried to run away, only to get shot through the chest by the arrow mid-air and pinned to the wall like that. I was standing right under the wall, and the poor guy who fell in love with his target and tried to betray us was nailed right there above me. I can still see it in my mind. I've never seen a wall as white as that. It looked like he really suffered. Only an idiot would be fooled by somebody spouting freedom and platitudes who don't understand what it actually means to survive. It's me. They're finally making their move. Pinus Silvestris, huh? Right. They're very cautious, but they couldn't hold back any longer. I mean, we've had those infected boycott protests the last 2 days. It's ironic, not even sure who's the victim here anymore. Another phone call? Does it ever stop? Hello? Moshi Mosh? Why didn't you position yourself at the special... Why didn't you position yourself at the specified coordinates? The Confessarius and the Radiant Knight wouldn't have blocked that arrow. You had them face north and they saw my arrow in time. I could have killed the Sarkas sitting on the chair at least. I'm not sure what you're talking about. I can't just laugh this one off, huh? That was my quick thinking, boss. The Radiant Knight's a stubborn one. If you kill one of her friends, you'll just end up provoking her. If she'd lose her cool, I don't see why she wouldn't have. Why we shouldn't have. It would have been too dangerous, boss. Sorry for cluing you in after the fact, but I think the threat level we're at is just right. Let's not overdo it. Trust me, the Radiant Knight would get in your way. By the way, may I ask how things are going right now? The board will figure this out soon, but no matter. When the city is paralyzed by the infected, I will end the last of the insiders personally. And then no one alive will know the identities of the Armorless Union's highest ranking members. Holy shit! In position. Loud and clear. All ready? Yeah, we can do it. Okay. So now the backup power is kicking in way too fast. They might have improved their emergency measures. Please be careful. So you're saying I should put on an even bigger show? That's right, Wildmane. Bash those Armorless Union bastards' brains in. Of course, I'm ready anytime. Come on, Wildmane, do it. Anybody else? No Arknights people available, apparently. Shame. They took a break, I guess. Hold on, let me... Okay. I'm just checking some things out right now, so please be patient. Nobody that is here. Okay, let's continue. Iona will ambush the armorless Union's patrol head-on. After half an hour, Ashley will ambush the supply sector. If we don't run into any surprises, the Adeptus guards will be sent away at that point. I'll infiltrate the KGCC and take what we need. Easy peasy. Okay, let's get this started. Can help you sneak into the building. What are we at? 2 hours and 40 minutes. Well, let me see. I guess if nothing new happens, like not a lot of people joined, I'm going to finish NL5 and then call it a day. Because there's no reason for me to read it out loud if there's nobody here. So I also have to go and buy some food before the stores close, which is in like an hour, so I'll have to hurry up on that. But okay, let's continue. I think I'm almost done with this. Let's see. I can help you sneak into the building, but that's all I can do for you. You also need somebody to keep your escape route clear. That's more than enough. Thanks, Toland. Don't forget what I said. What you folks are doing means much more than you can ever imagine. Now let everyone see this city cry its eyes out. Oh, I literally just finished. Where are we? At NL5 after? I can go for the before NL6. It's not gonna be too long. Or have 20 minutes. I think we can do it in 20 minutes. The infected are making their move. They're really charged through the front door. Made better. The bigger their ruckus, the less we have the board to use against us. How are things at the power plant? Are you doubting me? I wasn't there. Can I kill Wild Domain? Of course. Now that things have come to this, we find ourselves some prey that'll help make our owners less grumpy. They're prey who got away to begin with, just taking back what should have been mine. Contact Team 3, have them pack it up and come with me. Wild main spotted. Wild too slow, armorless. Pulling dirty tricks in the shadows. Don't tell me you people have forgotten how to take on a knight. You're infected. This is for Jamie and all the innocent who died by your hands. Let's go. Let's do this for Jamie. Don't forget what Sona said. Avoid killing anyone if you can. At the very least, when you kill them, make sure you're prepared to handle it. Hey you, armorless, how many people have you killed? Trying to act all righteous now, are we? Hypocritical brat. Like when I was a bounty hunter on the Golden Prairie, never gave a crap about that. Have you forgotten what life outside the cities is like? Those who stand at the top, the strongest survivors, are all cold-blooded bastards. That's the way it goes. Say whatever you want, but I've won. When you've lost, when you're dead, nothing you say matters. You probably sent out the distress signal just now. Hopefully that'll lure the armorless unit here. That'll make Grayner this job easier. Fartooth, have you spotted any armorless over there? No. What about you? Grayner is already in position, just waiting on your signal. That said, the armorless can't be this slow to act. Did Wildmane really manage to lure them her way? She probably. Armorless spotted. They're heading your way from an alleyway on 4th Street, Iona. Iona, can you hear me? Iona? Chefchick, Iona? Her communication got cut off. Are we in a city with this much transmission traffic? Silence is creepy, Iona. I have a bad feeling about this. Why do you have to say that you have a bad feeling about this? That's the I have a bad feeling about this trope that everybody says it. Are those armorless guys really such pushovers that we can take them down with an ambush? I'm not sure. Bigger problem, I'm not getting any of Justina's transmissions and she should be staring down at us from somewhere up high right. Move. Iona is overwhelmed with an aura so suffocating that it threatens to make her puke. She isn't sure this is really a biological response. It could be some kind of toxin or an arts effect. A figure leaps down from the top of a tall tower. The figure lands on the ground. The landing is silent as the veil lightly covering her. You jump from so high up, but you didn't even make her let out a peep, huh? Must be nice to be a feline. Oh, she's a feline. Oh yeah, I didn't notice she's a feline. Team 3. What? When did they... The difference between these guys and the ones we fought just now are night and day. He's wearing blue. Is she the Lazarite from the other day? Go on ahead. But... Go. You better survive this. Better survive this, Iona. Gonna be tough. She got him. You see her pull that bowstring? The armorless Union operative in blue maintains her one-handed throwing posture. A hint of dissatisfaction comes through her cold expression. After all, this hunt started on an unlucky note. She threw it? Oh, my leg! My leg! Not funny, but still. Grit your teeth and keep running, don't stop. Stop looking around, I'm right here. It's just not going for you. Are we infected, all idiots? Look how many bows we have aimed at you. While the main knight. You should be dead several days by now. Good on you though. You still have the chance to play hero today. Now run. I don't want this hunt to end on such a boring note. Let's kill some time together. Ha! You seem to be mistaken. Do I look like the kind of gal who hides in the shadows? You look like the kind who's getting herself killed. We infected are sick of toiling our miserable lives away like that. You're just a bunch of despicable bastards hiding behind the KGCC. We're all kinds of shady business. Every one of us living out in the open is stronger than you. Remember their faces. Remember these knights, these Casimirians. These cold-blooded murderers. Don't let them get away with it. This is what Jamie said. What our boy Jimmy said. Armorless scum. Have you ever fought a groom pincer on the brink of death? Do you know how a dying cornered animal fights? You're too full of yourself. I may die, but that doesn't mean I lose. Then you will pay your dues right here. Then my friends will. Look at you, no fear of death on your face. You don't want to leave, yet you still want to win? Ridiculous. The blue armorless Union operative takes out an arrow from behind. Come. You're going to use that arrow as a blade? What, you're looking down on me? Of course. You little... Ooh. Okay, wild maned. So that's the speed you Kuranta are so proud of? Don't underestimate me. Don't be such a crybaby, I'm sure not to kill you. Let me see how much blood you have to spill. After I've painted the entire street with it, the infected hiding in the dark will probably stop resisting. Lazarus, she is infected though. What about catching it? You should look for a new job. Once death calms her down, it'll be much easier to deal with the resisting infected. It's been a while since I heard from Justina. Maybe she ran into some kind of trouble. Anyway, there's 5 minutes till our ambush. Sona should be in position by now, we just have to trust each other. It's almost time. Everyone be safe. Hopefully nobody dies. I mean, none of the main characters get injured. Didn't even last a few minutes. Go on. There should be 7 or 8 infected hideouts around here, though I wouldn't be surprised if they're empty by now. Search all of them one by one. Get back here. Oh, sorry Iona, you were defeated. Not done yet. I'm leaving her to you, not worth any more of my time. Monique is pretty strong, huh? All units prepare to fire. Didn't I just say I'm not done? Still has that strength to fight. I don't want to kill too many people here. The old and the young can go, but I'll take the heads of 10 infected knights back to keep my bosses happy. Murderer. What did you do to Iona? She should probably have passed out from the bloodlust by now, though it sounds like she might still be putting up a fight. You monster. You should know that even if you manage to get away now, it won't vindicate you. I'll say it again. 10 infected knights for the lives of everyone else. Can we trust you? You're just a bunch of murderers, a bunch of sick bastards. I'll count Iona. Just the lives of 9 more knights. You sure you can win? Never mind then. Be faster if I do it myself. Now what's the rush? If you want to keep your bosses happy, surely you'd want quality over quantity. Wouldn't you agree? Ooh, tolerant to my boys here. Stolen cash. Not to toot my own horn, but I'm sure I'm worth a hefty sum on the wanted posters. If you are willing to give me your own head, then I won't need anymore. Don't taunt her, Tolan she's. Lazarus Monique of the Armorless Union, am I correct? I said it before, I don't like it to be interrupted when I'm working. If you don't plan on giving yourself up, that makes 3 times you've interrupted me, Tolan Cash. The injured, infected knight isn't able to see everything clearly. By the time his eardrums react, there's a sharp clashing around. Phew, you really are quick on the draw with that bowstring. Saw it? Oh. Your stance. That's the sword hand of a knight? Since when do bounty hunters have tricks like that? Oh, don't say that. All we knew was shooting arrows, setting up traps, pulling dirty tricks, and waiting for our prey. Would we really be any different from the scum in the Armorless Union? You won't dodge many more of my shots. Sure? Ooh, that was close. Might want to watch your step though. Ooh. An explosive trap. Still a bounty hunter in the end. Needless to say. Charge. You've received knight training? That's it, you're helping the nodes, so you must have something tied up with them. This really piques my interest, but work is work. We can't waste too much time on you. Two minutes. Man, what a pain. There's just no catching a taxi during the major, is there? Excuse me, which way is the Holiday Night souvenir shop? Hey, look at the time. Let's find a restaurant and get a bite to eat first. Will you look at that? Our Colombian newbie is about to overwhelm Mysteria Knight once again. Impressive speed. Now just one more. Hold on, what's going on? A devastating accident at the very last moment. Did our newbie trip? Come on, this is the major, get up. 1 minute. What's he talking about? Do you always leave work this late, Aminar? What do I owe the pleasure? What is going on with the audio? If I had known in advance, Lady Russell, I would have received you more properly. Don't worry yourself, won't be taking up much of your time. The night will be messy. There'll be lots for us to take care of. Minar, is a sword-bearing wanderer back? The wanderer traveled through corpse-laden battlefields and boundless wastelands, at last making it to the fortress lit ablaze by cannon fire. Is the wanderer not back yet? You know, the silence can also be an answer, Minar. 30 seconds. Still haven't heard anything from them. We can't wait any longer. In 5 minutes we'll begin our ambush and cut off the core power source, the core district where the general chamber of commerce is. The core district where the general chamber of commerce is will lose all power. Then and only then will Sona have a chance to break inside. A big show then? Huh, I like it. Our Adeptus friends should have withdrawn the security here, clearing a path for us. We need to be quick, get ready. Whoa. Okay. A bit of a lag. Where was that explosion? The power supply sector? Why? Ash, like, why did you start the operation early? No, we haven't started the charge yet. We've been had. Get out of there. Holy shit. Now sleep, Kavalierki, my beloved Grand Knight territory. Good night. Oh, he turned off all the lights. 3, 2, 1. Oh shit. Well, damn. Something big is gonna happen next time. Oh, that I can be pretty sure of, dude. Damn. That was something. That was enjoyable. We got Shining, Nightingale.
よく休めましたか、ドクター。
But I guess this is it for this stream. I would have loved to hang out a bit longer, but not a lot of people joined today, unfortunately. So there weren't people to talk with during the stream. Hopefully tomorrow there will be more. When we actually get to the... I think we got to the half of the story, right? Almost. Yeah, halfway through. Hopefully tomorrow I can read a bit more. Maybe we can get to NL8. Hopefully. And if we can do that, then we'll have like what, 3 more days before that. And I will try my best to beat the zone, the area 0, what? The city neon. The NLS5 on challenge mode. I'm not gonna try to beat it on stream, unfortunately. I would rather try to beat it on my mobile, because on the emulator I can screw up a lot of times. I'm not paying too much attention to it, so I can't do very well on the emulator. But hopefully I can beat it on my own and I won't have to use a guide. But if anybody is going to watch this stream later on, thank you for watching. I'll see you all tomorrow, hopefully earlier, because I was a bit lazy and I had some work to do today, so I couldn't be streaming earlier. So we'll see what happens tomorrow, now that the city of Kazimierz is all dark now. No lights. Let's hope nothing very major is gonna happen with our main cast, but something is definitely gonna happen. Hopefully Toland is still alive. He's gonna be alive. And we'll see how he deals with Monique and what Roy has in plan. So thank you guys for joining. I'll see you on the next stream, and bye bye. Hopefully next stream I will be affiliated, and we can get the channel points, and I can actually earn something from this. So I'll see you later.